Hey everybody, it's the Electrocutioner. Welcome back to Paper Wario the Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we solved people's troubles at the Trouble Center, and we got our final party member, Mrs. Mouse. She has Love Slap, attack an enemy with a slap that pierces defense, and Kiss Thief. Steal an enemy's badge or item. So yeah, this is our final party member here. Pretty cool. In this episode, we are going to be riding the famous Excess Express. Just gotta show our ticket to this guy. This is the Excess Express, bound for luxurious Poshley Heights. Passengers must present a ticket to board. Everything looks in order. Will you be coming aboard? Yes. Watch your step, please. Alright, let's get started. All aboard! Chapter 6, 3 Days of Excess. Mario's cabin. The Excess Express. Now this is what I call traveling in style. The 3 days to Poshley Heights will be over before we know it, dearie. There's something on the floor. Trash, perhaps? When did this get here? When did that get here? Don't go to Poshley Heights. Get off the train now, or a sticky, yummy doom awaits it. You. Whatever. What a strange threat. Do you think that Beldam woman might be behind it? Well, anyway, right, the fact that the note is here means the culprit is on the train. We must find the ne'er-do-well before they hatch a plan. So this is the Excess Express. It's going to take us 3 days to get to Poshley Heights. There's a shine sprite here. That's where her nose is twitching about. Her nose will like twitch if there's a item nearby. You press X. There's something near us, sweetie. It's actually... nearest in the cabin? Dried mushroom inside the drawer. There it is. Just use it. Whatever. Around 3 minutes. I gotta blur that out. I don't have to, I guess, but I kinda want to. But yeah, I love this mission because I love trains in real life. I really do. You know, there's like a train museum that I want to go to, but enough about me. I love this chapter because of that, and for another reason as well. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Get to that bridge when Mario crosses it. We can actually check out some of the other cabins. Well, I can also go to the front of the train. Greetings, welcome to the Excess Express. I'm what is called the train engineer. Our journey to Poshley Heights will take approximately 3 days. Days filled with optimate luxury, I might add. So let's all hear it for the Excess Express. Hurrah, hurrah! That says huzzah, you idiot. What? A sticky, yummy thread of some kind. Are you serious? Oh, that shan't be good for business. I can't leave the controls, so can you inform the conductor at the end of the train? Say that. Huzzah, huzzah. Hurrah. Some stupid... You didn't see the 2 Z's in that word? I think there should be a door here. It was out of place a little bit. Let's go ahead and check out the other cabins. Cabin 1, I don't know who you are. Hey, guy. You know this, but I'm the absurdly famous movie star Zip Toad. I'm gonna shoot this little multi-billion coin art flick in Poshley Heights. Yo. I tell you, being a celebrity is rough. Everywhere I go, girls mob me for my autograph. Exhausting. Yeah, you don't look that... Yeah, you don't seem very famous to me, to be honest. Well, hello there, you ducky... dish of a man. You're smashing, dear. Was this me, a witch? Well, people have certainly said that I'm possessed of an enchanting aura. But you're the first person to remark so boldly on my bewitching beauty, dear. So, I don't know if you remember, she was in the Glitz Pit. I think there is a star piece somewhere. Look at this big guy. Hey, hello there. You know, I used to dream of one day getting to ride on this train. And now I finally got a ticket. Dreams do come true. Several gourmet food magazines here. One of them is issue devoted to the food of the Excess Express. There's a large photo of Chef Shimmy on the cover. His smile is just blinding. Who's Chef Shimmy? Oh. There it is. There it is, found it. Yeah, knew it. Nothing here. Okay. I should have checked that in Zip Toad's cabin as well. 5, this is ours, obviously. So here's the kitchen area, the dining room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the dining car, where you eat and stuff. Some people take this train just so they can eat our yummily fabulous food. And this trip we have a super famous actor on board, Zip Toad. Oh my gosh. I'm totally swooning. I so hope he comes here to eat soon. I want an autograph. So this is Chef Shimmy? Hello, I'm Chef Jimmy, the culinary expert. Glad to make your compliance? Acquaintance. So sorry. Cheep Cheep is my first language, you know. Today's lunch is so amazing, it will make your tongue cry out in shame. Please do taste it, so that my passion does not wither alone in a pot of loneliness. Is a shop right here. They have some pretty good stuff in there. We'll check it out later. This is the guy you'll see the most here. I am on my way back home. I have strayed so long I've forgotten what it looks like. That is Pinkerton right there. Cabin 7. Hello. Me. I have a very important deal to attend to once we arrive in Poshley Heights. Traveling on business, so everything goes on the expense account. Yes. Oh, I didn't check this other guy's room. Nothing there. We could check. We could check it later. Not that big of a deal. Here's the bombs from the Glitz Pit. Yeah, I'm Bob, and we're gonna get a birthday present for me, and it will be cool. Aren't you jealous? No, not really. We're en route to Poshley Heights to buy a birthday present for little Bob here. Bub, whatever. Ha, my. Oh, you are the champion of the Glitz Pit, are you not? Yes, the great Gonzalez. Well, you used to be champion. Bound for Poshley Heights, well, it is certainly a fitting place for a celebrity like you. Star piece. Ooh, there he is. Ooh. Yeah, Miss Mouse is definitely useful because she can sniff out treasures and stuff. Or just items in general. Hello to you and welcome to the Excess Express. I'm the conductor of this train. And I trust you must be Mr. Mario from Cabin 5. Make yourself at home, sir. Just to let you know, beyond here's the baggage car. I'm sorry, but I can't let passengers in. What's that? Some sort of sticky, yummy threat. I see. Good gracious me. Thank you for letting me know. Please be careful out there and return to your cabin. You got it, sir. Is Several decorative novels here. That's not what that said. Several detective novels here. Cannot read. Probably noticed that throughout this playthrough. Not like it's that. Not like it's obvious or anything. Golden Leaf, what does this do? Replenish 10 FP. Okay, that's useful. The gradual syrup I don't really need, to be honest. I don't really use it, so... Will you stop that? Make a party member record FP gradually for brief period. It's never useful to me. Mel? Late in the afternoon today, Gomez, known for napping in the flowers in the West Side Park, was found eating flowers and given a stern warning by authorities. Asked for comment, Gomez said, "Well, I just really, really love flowers, and I was hanging out, and before I knew it, they were in my mouth. I'm so ashamed." Citizens of Rogueport responded with disbelief and grudging support for the strengthening of flower conservation efforts. Shop reporter go. This time we introduced the Twilight Shop. Watching the husband and wife proprietors of the shop at work is a heartwarming sight, but don't get on the hubby's bad side. Don't you go smiling at my wife, says the governing jealous shopkeeper. I'm hers for life, and your fancy big city teeth ain't gonna change that. Well, who could doubt their eternal love? Surely not this reporter. We pressed the shopkeeper for further comment, but regret that his words are unprintable here. What? We did learn from the highly chatty spout. How long does this go on for? Oh my goodness. Learn from the highly chatty spouse that there will be a double point sale for all RDM readers. Just show her the screen in the next 15 minutes to double your points on any purchase. Cooking for rookies. Alright, I'll put the rest on screen. No, I won't. Alright, my little rookies. We're onto an intermediate level recipe today. The dish is a healthy salad. Just slice up a turtle leaf and a horsetail, mix them together, and you're done. Perfect for your next gathering of herbivores. Editor's note. That's all for today. But check your mailbox soon for another exciting issue. Published by Rogueport Restoration Community. I don't know how to read, like I said. So, a turtle leaf and a horsetail. I might have to cook that. How goes it, traveler? Welcome to the sales stall. We have lots of souvenirs. What can I do for you? I'll sell this gradual syrup. Sell that so I can buy this Thunder Rage. Over here. Thunder Rage is much more useful. What's this? Maple syrup. Replenish 10 FP. Okay. That's useful. A clue. There are traces of something on the flooring. I thought I was going to have a nice lunch on my expense account. Rats. This is truly unfortunate. Almost tragic, really. I'm dying for a taco guy. Couldn't you just whip up some grub real quick? They took the whole pot, really? The whole deal? This isn't in my contract. Oh no, and Ziptoad is here and everything. No, my life is totally ruined. No, my heart cries out in the salty pain of misery. That was my masterpiece. I mean, my master... What'd he say? Hold on. No, my heart cries out in the salty pain of misery. That was my master beast. I mean, my masterpiece. And now it is gone, and I'm left with tears of horror in my eyes. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Yes, I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is the question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes, the case of the pot of supper stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. Indeed, that will do nicely. My dear train passengers, this is a full-fledged mystery, one that impacts you all. What, a mystery? Mystery, you just said. And, exactly what kind of dish is that? I'm known as Pigginton. You likely would not guess it, but I'm a detective. At the risk of immodesty, you might say I have a certain nose for these things. And this little conundrum, my dear fellow passengers, poses no challenge to me. Ooh. Central clue of this case, and also the most vital one as it happens, is that our pre-trader took the whole pot of stew and all. And so, my esteemed friends, I can only conclude that the one responsible is you gluttonous woman. What? Me? Are you totally cuckoo? I have, no idea what you're talking about. Pardon me, sorry. Please accept my apologies, my dear woman. I felt I needed to practice my... I don't know, skills, you understand. Yes, sorry. Very good. Now let us be serious, shall we? This, I believe, will be a case of worthy of my intellect. Yes. Let me get this straight. So, what we know so far is that we don't know who the culprit is. And, I guess that's about it, right? The scene is for total squares. Forget you guys, I'm going back to my cabin. You there, in a bit of a hurry to get back to your cabin. You, sir, are highly suspicious. I've just broken the case. The true culprit, I believe, is Zip-Toad the actor. Zip-Toad the Zip-Toad? No! Wait, Mr. Detective Person. You're just making stuff up, you Tweety geezer. Tweety? Geezer? Geezer? I can't say I deserve such a verbal trashing, but well then, who did do it, This puzzle deepens with every confusing step. A clue, there are traces of something on the flooring. Oh, hang on, this looks like spilled stew on the floor. How marvelous. We could just follow the drops to the thief. Might even be the same person who wrote that sticky, yummy threat. Makes me say that. What makes me say that? It takes a thief to know a thief, sweetie. So, I don't know how whoever it is walked through bringing this cabin with a big pot of stew without the chef or her noticing it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how did that happen? Like, you had to be a ninja to freaking sneak it past them, okay? The spilled stew leads into cabin 3. There's a large photo of chef's man. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! What do you want? Sorry about that. Now, what were you just saying? A pot from the kitchen? Oh, I get it. Food gets stolen and you blame me right away with no evidence. Not nice. What? Drops stew on the floor outside? No, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't know anything about that. No, people spill stuff. And there's nothing in the drawer, so no need to look. You won't find a thing. I'm gonna look in the drawer. There's a large... Okay. There's something under the magazines. Galley pot. Aha, gotcha. I'm sorry, I ate it all. It was me. So you were named of you were so named of the stew that you wanted to steal it to devour more? And you stole the entire pot when the chef was chopping scallops? Answer. Yes, yes, that's right. So sorry, but it was a brief moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Justice has been served. Very satisfied. May this terrible crime never recur. And you, my dear sir. Yes, you with the unkept facial hair. My keen sleuthing instincts identified you as the correct person to collar a ruffian. Now, how about that note in your cabin? Yes, I know of it, and the lone detective on this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. I'm in cabin 6, so we may discuss this in private. Oh, please return the pot to the chef, if you could. Sorry for causing all this commotion, but man, that stew was scrumdiddly-icious. I can't wait for dinner. There are giant mounds of cosmetics inside. Okay, that's her cabin. In his, there are several postcards and glossies featuring Zip Toad inside. Great. Alright, we gotta return the pot to the chef. 21 minutes already, believe it or not. Yeah, chopping scallops, but he still should have been able to see him pick up the pot. And you should have seen him too. What were you doing? Sir, have you discovered my thoughts? Wait, my pot! Ah, sorry, you're the hero of the world. My world. You have brought back my dear pot. It is empty, of course, but it is mine and I love it. Thanks to you for me. Here's just a little taste of my power of gratitude. Please take it. What did he say? I don't know what he said. I can't read. Oh, why must I butcher this language so shameful? Please take it, I mean. I'll take a star piece. Fine with me. Alright, let's go meet, Pegaton and... I better say chapter 6. Oh, we're... cabin 6, okay? Okay. Ah, I've been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on the last case, I must admit. However, I do not think the one you apprehended is our sticky, yummy... I don't know. I've deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in his cabin. In any case, I must say I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided then I shall take you on as my new assistant. To reiterate, my name is Pinkerton. I'm a detective from Poshley Heights. I'm known in some circles as the penguin with the improbability, I don't know, large brain. I know the word, I can't say it. I'm sure you have heard of me. So that is all I will say on the subject. As far as your name, wait, I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That mustache, that nose. Ho ho, all too easy. You, sir, you are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? Not quite. No need to introduce yourself. I know all about the famous Luigi. Now about this threat. Our man has declared his intent to yummify the train. A sticky, tasty explosion. That family of bombs. They're definitely suspect. Now, Luigi, we will reduce the case to facts and deduce the truth. family of Bob-ombs, huh? Oh. So it's evening now. The freaking music changed. So let's go check them out. What are they fighting about? Mom and Dad are fighting about what to get me for my birthday. I'm so bored. I wish I had bought my Game Boy Advance. I think we should get little Bob the Advanced Learners Classic Series of Bob-ombery. 2 words, cheap and boring. Think more luxurious, dear. Perhaps a car or a house. Bob is too small for such things. Well, Bob, stop thinking of your own social status. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him, honestly. Psh, I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. Hey, mister, are you a detective now? Now that you quit being a champion? Well, so, think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? Sure, I'm a pro. Really? Cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I give you something in return. Here's your hint. It has AU at the front. Now you've got it, don't you? AU, huh? At the front. How's the Cheep Cheep surviving out of the water? Who knows? Riding this train during the sunset is the high point of every day for me. So let's all hear it for the Excess Express. Huzzah! Huzzah! I want something that starts with and what could it be? Let's search the train and talk to some witnesses. Yeah, I went back there so I could say that that line correctly. I don't think Zip Toad would know, but this little bub kid want a present? I'm not sure. He's stoked to have an autograph from the famous movie star, right, guy? Yeah, sorry though. That's a no can do for me. My fee for autographs is out of your budget. Perhaps the young bulb child just wants something from someone he admires. Whatever it is, we must find it soon. Yummy, sticky danger is out there. Zipto don't know nothing. So I'm actually going to be talking to the engineer, like, at every cycle. There's only 3 cycles, so. Well, hello there, you fine specimen of a man, you. You're marvelous, dear. So, Ruggedy Spart, perhaps you could help me with something as well. I'll help. Oh, how absolutely lovely. Now listen well. I'm looking for a gold ring that I lost somewhere on this very train. Could you please hasten the search along for me, you really brilliant man, you? Okay. I don't need to talk to her again. Sorry for causing all that commotion. Alright, you have nothing. Okay, there's nothing in cabin 4. So I don't have to worry about that. Cabin 5's me. You solved this incident in record time. I was very impressed. Hey, come to think of it, I could use your skills. Could you help me? Sure. Really? Okay, well, I lost 3 these shell earrings that my ex-boyfriend gave me. They're like full of memories and stuff. I really need them back. Could you maybe look for them or something? Please? Yes, about the thief. I'm actually pleased that he craved the stew enough to steal the entire pot. My heart is filled with no anger, but rather the warm broth of satisfaction. Okay, the shop owner's obviously not going to tell us anything. We could actually ask Pigginton again, I guess. Thing that young Mr. Bub wants most? Well, let us deduce, shall we? Why, it is... He wants a Game Boy Advance, my dear Luigi. Yes, I'm quite sure my grasp of the modern youth culture's enthusiast desires have never been stronger. $7. I was really looking forward to plopping that stew on my expense account. Well, I'll just order the next most expensive thing on the dinner menu. I can hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. So, he wants to be a train engineer. And, he wants to be a train engineer. And he wants something with the letters AU in front of it. Let's go over the info we've gathered. Bub wants an autograph from someone he admires. We also know that Bub wants to be a train engineer when he grows up. So the reasonable conclusion is, it cuts off right at the end. So he wants to be a train engineer, and he wants an autograph from someone he admires. So it's very clear that he wants an autograph from the train engineer. All right. It's weird. They're rich people, but they're actually really nice. Which you think would be the opposite. You think it would be the opposite, but I guess not. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little Bub. Well, yes, of course. Here you are, sir. If you recognize the autograph, they actually reused it in Super Paper Mario. Gosh, I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. So let's go give this to little Bub, shall we? Alright. Let's go give it to him. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? Here you go, bud. Hey, yeah, bingo, mister. That's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Here's something for you, just like I said. Shine Sprite. Nice. Thanks for the autograph. I'll take good care of it, I promise. And now, it is nighttime. And at nighttime, you gotta go into your cabin and sleep. But not quite yet. Let's go and go talk to Pigginton. So it looks like it was an autograph from Luigi. Yes, just as I suspected. Oh, the conductor just came by looking for Luigi. This smells like a new mystery. The conductor? Okay. Mr. Mario, I'm glad you spoke to me. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short when I was handing them out to passengers. I gave the last passenger my own blankets to make up for it, but it's vexing. I have exact blanket counts. It means someone came on without a ticket. That stowaway just might be your suspect, Mr. Mario. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, I'll be too chilly to sleep tonight. If you could look for the unticketed passenger to get that blanket, I'd thank you. Call me Blanket P.I. Honestly, great, thanks. We'll have to keep watch here, but I'll be waiting for good news. So, it's exact blanket counts, meaning, like, he has a blanket for everyone that comes on the train. So that means someone's on here without a ticket. Okay, what you want to do here is switch to Vivian. I think this is go in the shadows. And a ghost shows up. So you found me. Well, as you can see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. A blanket? Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize that I'm a ghost. A yummy, sticky threat. No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. What? You just want the blanket then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? Fine. All I need is your life. No, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago. That's creepy. But I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days. My fear that someone would find it and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room, so can you please find it and bring it here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. And don't you dare read my diary, because if you do, a horrible fate awaits you. This is creepy. He passed away in that room. That's creepy, man. And his freaking the fear that someone will read his diary has kept him tied to this world. That's insane creepy. Alright, let's switch to Kirby so we can move through the train a little faster. Did you find the blanket? What? A ghost? Eek! And he won't give you the blanket unless you get his diary from the baggage car? I see, we'll go in. You don't say no to ghost. Any up here? The chest? Ragged diary. Cool. Now we go give it to him. There's something here. Oh yeah, we can't do anything in this room yet. That's right, okay. So, never mind. Can't do anything in the room yet. Did you find the diary? Wonderful, I knew you would. Now I cannot leave my post. Please return the diary while I stay here. Though I would like to see what's written in it. Okay, we're gonna save here. Because we're gonna read it. Read the diary? Oh, sure, what the heck. You may be cursed by the ghost. Do you want to read it anyway? Oh, sure, what the heck. I mean, think about this, okay? This could be really, really bad. Do you understand me? Oh, sure, what the heck. Month X, day X, cloudy. I got on a train today, and on that train... You looked! Even though I told you not to, now see what happens. Game over. Yeah, So you get a game over if you look in the diary, and it says the same time. It says the same thing every time you look. So, you know. So don't even bother again. But that effect was creepy. It's like, oh, if I can compare it to anything, Mr. Nightmare Creepypasta video where it's like all fuzzy, yeah. But yeah, now that we got the diary, we'll go and return it to him. And then he'll give us the blanket. Hello. Did you find my diary in that case? Can you place it in that drawer? Sure. Ragged diary. Yes, this is my diary. Very, very well. Your blanket is right here. Wait, was it on that bed? You were what? You were very wise not to read my diary, friend. Hoo hoo hoo. If you had read it, you might be a spirit like me right now. But now I can go peacefully from this world. Thank you so much. You'll probably never meet me again in this world. Fare thee well. Well, actually, maybe not. I've been here so long, I've kind of gotten used to it. This wood paneling's so great. Maybe I'll stay here just a little while longer. I can leave whenever, so that's all there is to it. Oh, creepy. So he's like going to the place up above, and it's like he's going up above, and he's like, maybe I'll stay here. Really don't think that's how it works, but hey, whatever. You just going to heaven, and he's like, oh man, you're going to heaven right now. He's like, maybe I'll actually stay here. All right, it's funny nonetheless, I guess. So, Mr. Mario, how do you do with the blanket? Well, thank you so much. Now I'll be comfortable tonight. Of course, our yummy and sticky mischief maker's still at large. Oh, hey, before I forget, this is just a gesture of my thanks. Got a super mushroom that I can't carry it. Fine, we'll get rid of the fright mask. It's getting late, Miss Mario. Perhaps you should turn in for the night. You're in cabin 5, just in case you forgot. If anything happens, I'll report it to you immediately. Do not worry about a thing. For I am the conductor of the Excess Express. Goodbye, fright mask. That's actually a very useful item. But oh well. So now the shop is closed. I'm doing prep work for tomorrow's meals, which will be plates of glory. Okay, I'm doing perp work for tomorrow's meals, which will be plates of glory. Oh, trader is telling me I'm doing prep work for tomorrow's meal. The kitchen is closed. Yeah, duh. Obviously. Alright. Let's go to cabin 5 and turn in for the night. Hey, let's grab a few winks, huh? I really had to have a cutscene for that. Yep, let's go to bed for the night. Excess Express Day 2. Well, first things first, let's go meet with Peggington. Merleave has taken the hospital today, followed quickly by hordes of concerned fans, luckily according to the spokeswoman. Okay, I'm not reading all that. Peachy Peach and Cake Mix. I'll have to remember that. So you pause to read if you want. I'm not reading all that. Sorry. I always want to talk to the chef. Well, it's a good feeling day, isn't it? Friend of mine, yes, a delicious day. It will make food so delicious, it will make the day mad. Hoi 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 hoi. I didn't talk to the conductor last night. Oops, my bad. Maybe I'll cut and show that here. Okay, the blanket is right there. You see it? It is right there. Alright. This is what the engineer says at night. Driving at night is so mysterious. What with the lights and bugs and whatnot. So let's all hear it for the Excess Express. Huzzah, huzzah. So there you go. There's what he says at night. Now back to the daytime. Alright. Day 2. So let's go see Pegginton here. Pegginton, whatever. Whatever his name is, I don't know. I don't care, I already read that, thank you. Good morning! So, any chance you've seen my show earrings anywhere? Not really. I don't know why you want something from your ex-boyfriend gave you, but okay. Well, it's a good feeling day, isn't it, friend of mine? Yes, a delicious day. It'll make food so delicious, it will make the day oh, I already read this. Oh well. Oh, hello. My dear Luigi, your timing is impeccable. A new case has arisen. Now then, Mr. Businessman, please explain the facts to my assistant, Luigi. Okay, here's the deal. When I woke up this morning, my briefcase was gone. It contained all the contracts for our next deal and even our new product prototype. If I don't recover it, I'll lose my job at the least. Now, calm yourself. The next part is vital, so tell Luigi very slowly. Of course. Our company's new product is Metro Honey Syrup. Used properly, it's an amazing product that can even raise the dead. It's mixed with the calcium from a seashell. That says calcium, right? From a seashell and a bit of gold. The results are explosive. The resulting goo blast would immobilize everyone here in a sticky, yummy shellac. If it's fallen into the wrong hands, well, I could lose more than my job. Let's examine these facts, shall we? Someone has stolen your briefcase. No, you definitely had it yesterday. The train has not stopped at all in the intervening time. I have it, my dear Luigi. The thief is still on the train. Really? You know, the train hasn't stopped moving yesterday, so obviously the thief is still on the train. Pegginton, you've done it again. Luigi, have you spoken to the waitress and the lady in cabin too? They both have lost something on this train. The waitress lost shell earrings. The lady Toodles lost a gold ring. Luigi, if the same person who stole those objects also stole the nitro honey syrup, they could make this goo blast. They could carry out the threat in the note. So it is simple, Luigi. You must find that thief. We must apprehend the suspect before the dastardly plan is put into effect. What? Let's search for clues to learn who stole the briefcase. Check everything you see, even stuff like stray papers. Okay, let's check our cabin again. everything we see. Okay, already got that. Won't open for some reason. Yeah, you there, ghost? So there's only one cabin. Or only one person in each cabin, it looks like. Good morning, mister. Thanks for the autograph yesterday. Little Bub sure has been a high spirit since yesterday. I wonder why he's so happy. Top of the morning to you, Gonzalez. I'm afraid you saw us at our arguing worse yesterday. I feel rather ashamed. Hello, Detective Mario. I saw no one suspicious during the night. We'll be stopping at Riverside Station today, around dusk, I believe. Uh-huh. That's the next part of the video. Or not next part of the video, frick. Next part of the Let's Play. So we're in Zip Toad's room here. And there's another note. This looks like something very important and complicated. So let's bring this back to Pegaton. Have you stumbled upon any new clues? Vital paper. What's this paper? What sort of clue is this supposed to be? That's one of the contracts for my upcoming business deal. What? I mean, yes, just as I suspected. Luigi, where did you find this very important clue? Cabin 1, you say? Yes, Zip Toad's room. A place I have long suspected. Come to think of it, I do not believe I've seen him today. Perhaps he is hiding somewhere on the train. Always one step ahead. Very well, my dear Luigi. Find that Zip Toad. Could he be back in his cabin? Hey, morning, Mario. Have you been to the dining cart yet today? Still can't believe I stole that pot of stew. It was like a bad, chowdery nightmare. But thanks to that, it's hitting the cooking on our pals now. Isn't life weird? Let's look for Zip Toad. I think we should check each and every cabin. So it obviously wasn't the ghost. It won't open for some reason. Our cabin could be another clue. This paper's just like that last one. I suspect the suspect must be in here somewhere. Let's hide in the shadows, shall we? Caught ya. So, where'd you come from? You won't be catching me that easily, guy. Gotcha. Ouch! So this is our man all along, pretending to be Zip Toad, I see. All the while preferring things from others to aid your evil plan. Yes. This was all as I had deduced. I knew all along you were fake. Yes, a discolored nostril hair tipped me off. And now that... And not only that, but I knew you were the one who threatened Luigi. Curses! I almost got away with it by getting off to Riverside, getting off at Riverside Station. Yes, you played a daring and, I don't know, little game, my false friend. But the jig is up now, friend, and the good people on this train are now safe. No one escapes this improbability large. I don't know. Well, in any case, at least return what you have stolen. Pink. Black. I got the briefcase. We got the gold ring. We got the shelled rings. Ah, my precious briefcase. Is the nitro honey syrup safe? Let's find out. The briefcase was returned. Well, thank you. Think the stars are safe. Now I won't get the sack. Our revenues with disaster was diffused by the most something of deductions. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers. This train will soon make a brief scheduled stop at Riverside Station. Oh, look at the sunset there. Is 5 o'clock, it says. This is Riverside Station. Hey, I think not, Slick. You think you can hold me? No one. No way, Beldam would flip if I let that happen. This whole zip toad thing was just a means to an end. It's me, suckers, Dupless. Beldam's plan to goofify Mario didn't exactly work, but I'll be cutting and running now. I'll leave the rest to Beldam. See ya, suckers. Freaking Dupless. From 2 chapters ago. Want to get outside for a second? The exit is in the first car. Can we give the earrings to the lady? Welcome, welcome. Oh, did you find them? My shell earrings. Here you go. Oh, there they are. These are my earrings. Thank you so much. And before I forget, take this as my thanks. Star piece? Nice. You're like the nicest old mustached, overall wearing guy I've ever met. Tonight we'll be having my super duper specialty, the mushroom full course. First a mushroom boiling, then a mushroom assorted roasted mushrooms. Mushrooms in saffron, a delicate but puzzling mushroom sorbet for dessert. And of course we finish off with a mushroom coffee. Interesting. Alright, first car it is. Everyone's outside right now. Oh, I don't think she goes outside, actually. No, she doesn't. Okay. Have you found my gold ring, you mystery sniffing master? Here you go. Yes, that is definitely the ring I lost. Thank you, you glorious creature. I knew you would find it without fail. It's merely a trickle, but please take this as my eternal thanks. Earnest thanks, whatever she said. 30 coins. And do take care. Alright, the exit door is right here. Well, welcome to Riverside Station, everyone. It's so super cool looking. I want to drive it right now. So little bub really likes trains, does he? Where does one buy a train? I've been cooped up in there breathing stale air too long. I wanted to go out and take a walk so I could build up an appetite for dinner. Oh no, what will we do? Someone's lifted the drawbridge. The train can't leave the station like this. I saw some suspicious looking shadowy people wearing hats go into the station. They must have gone down to the bridge control room, then flipped the switch there. That switch hasn't been used so long, I don't know where the control room is. So, it's probably against protocol to ask the passenger to do this, but since you are the famous Mario and all, could you go and throw that switch? Maybe? Sure thing. Really? That would be super. No time to get started like the president. So here's the station's entrance key. You have the key, but you don't know where the control room is. Well, thank you so much. Shadowy people wearing hats. Well, we know who that is. My dear Luigi, our suspect was not only a fake Zip Toad, but he was a monstrous being in a white sheet, which was exactly as I suspected. Too bad he gave us the slip like that. Though, he was rather a slippery sort. We could have questioned him about all that built up business. This is Riverside Station. We've stopped here to refuel. There's a quaint drawbridge here from when pleasure boats cruised the canal, but it hasn't been used since the canal was dried up and turned into pasture. Alright, now that we're here at Riverside Station, guys, I think that's where we're going to end it off. So next time on Super Wario the 1,000-Year Door, we're going to be exploring Riverside Station and flipping the drawbridge. I will see you guys then.